Okay, real quick, just after 2 p.m. on Wednesday, July 31st, Federal Reserve has issued their FOMC statement to Federal Open Market Committee regarding their interest rate decision today. They left interest rates unchanged as expected. Let me go ahead and read the statement to you. I'll show it to you in a couple screens here. We'll divide it in half. The strike-through words are from June meeting, and the red words are the new words for the July meeting. The statement has not changed that much. Hard to argue it's turned bearish. Still definitely concerned over inflation, and they're not at their target yet. But markets have perceived this as somewhat dovish and clearly anticipating a rate cut in September now. Jerome Powell will speak in about 15 minutes at a press conference. If he says anything meaningful, I will put another quick video together to update you on that. But as expected, no change in interest rates today. I still have the Fed on hold for September. I think that's the right decision. As we approach September, I'll update my prediction based on incoming economic data. Let me go ahead and read the statement. By the way, if you're having trouble sleeping at night, go to federalreserve.gov and read the FOMC statements. Definitely going to put you to sleep. Stay awake with me for now, though, okay? All right, their statement. Recent indicators suggest that economic activity has continued to expand at a solid pace. Job gains have moderated, and the unemployment rate has moved up but remains low. Inflation has eased over the past year but remains elevated. In recent months, there has been further progress toward the committee's 2% inflation objective. So as you can see on the screen, some change in the language there. Not much. Let's continue. The committee seeks to achieve maximum employment and inflation at the rate of 2% over the longer run. That's their dual mandate. The committee judges that the risks to achieving its employment and inflation goals continue to move into better balance. So a bit of changing here in this sentence from goals have moved towards to inflation goals continue to move into better balance. So maybe perceived as a bit dovish there. That could be the sentence. Let's go on. The economic outlook is uncertain, and the committee is attentive to the risks to both sides of its dual mandate. Again, some change of language there, a little bit less hawkish. The rest of the statement is the same as it was in June, and I'll go ahead and read that for you. In support of its goals, the committee decided to maintain the target range for the federal funds rate at 5.25% to 5.5%. In considering any adjustments to the target range for the federal funds rate, the committee will carefully assess incoming data, the evolving outlook, and the balance of risks. The committee does not expect it will be appropriate to reduce the target range until it has gained greater confidence that inflation is moving substantially toward 2%. That's an important sentence here. That's the hawkish statement. Continuing. In addition, the committee will continue to reduce its holdings of Treasury securities and agency debt and agency mortgage-backed securities. The committee is strongly committed to returning inflation to its 2% objective. The last paragraph. In assessing the appropriate stance of monetary policy, the committee will continue to monitor implications of incoming information for the economic outlook. The committee would be prepared to adjust the stance of monetary policy as appropriate if risks emerge that could impede the attainment of the committee's goals. The committee's assessments will take into account a wide range of information, including readings on labor market conditions, inflation pressures and inflation expectations, and financial and international developments. All right, there's a Fed statement for the July meeting. Not a lot changed. A little bit more dovish, a little bit less hawkish, but still obviously indicating they're not at the target yet, so no changing rates now. We have inflation data coming in August. They'll have in September. It'll give a better sense for what we're going to do in their September meeting. All right, that's all I have for you now. If Powell says something important, I'll get back to you. Always try to buy American.